Just about set for baseball here at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Eaton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Desmond Jennings will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Evan Longoria gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Three and 0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Logan Forsythe will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Logan Morrison stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Adam Eaton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the White Sox, right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Jennings on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Melky Cabrera will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Odorizzi comes set. First pitch on the way. Drilled down the line. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Jose Abreu takes his first trip to the plate with the leadoff man still at second with 1 gone now.
Well, it would have been a lot nicer if that number 2 guy could have moved him over to third base. It would have been easier to drive in that early run, but guess what? A single would probably still get the job done.
Kiermaier back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Todd Frazier will stand in for the first time here, and he's recently hit the 40 home run mark for the season. Hit to short. Beckham is up with it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Steven Souza will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tim Beckham.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. lifted in the air out towards left center. Cabrera's after it. Around first, heading for second now. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Brad Miller started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Kirk Casale will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Deoner Navarro will stand in now. Just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Brett Laurie will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Avisail Garcia takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Avisail Garcia.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 home. Way outside. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Forsythe on to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side. Kevin Kiermaier is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Saladino is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Desmond Jennings stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Third baseman number 3.
Evan Longoria is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Logan Forsythe will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Logan Forsythe.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Austin Jackson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the White Sox, center fielder
Odorizzi looks in. First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. A quick out number one. Striding into the box, Tyler Saladino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Adam Eaton will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into it. Logan Morrison is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Sail into the windup. Here comes the first pitch.
Logan
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The batter.
Settling in now, Steven Souza. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Shortstop Tim Beckham.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Brad Miller is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Sliced hard on the ground. Loose in the side is retired. Melky Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Casale corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, and there's one away.
First baseman, number 79.
Jose Abreu is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number
So
21.
bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Morrison is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Kurt Casale heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Sale's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Kevin Kiermaier will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
1 strike.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Just foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Desmond Jennings will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Line drive to left. Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Deoner Navarro comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Lawrie. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brett Lawrie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. But fortunately here, no advance. Runners off for second. Taken for strike 3, the throw. The tag from Forsythe, and they get him at second base. Avisail Garcia pitched to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Wow, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll... Evan Longoria will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the sixth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Jackson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Logan Forsythe will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 7.
On his way to pitch number 75. Logan Morrison is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Austin Jackson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now in the box, Tyler Saladino. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Souza. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Adam Eaton comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Steven Souza will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. Tim Beckham digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Brad Miller stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Melky Cabrera will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Slapped hard the opposite way. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1. Jose Abreu will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Grounded to third. Throw gets him 2 down. Todd Frazier will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Up and in for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the... Mikey Matuk is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Mikey Matuk.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Eaton going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And reined in 1 away. Desmond Jennings digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Evan Longoria is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Sales sets. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Logan Forsythe steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is... Deoner Navarro digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Forsythe is there, and he's set down 1 away. Brett Laurie will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to straightaway right. Souza going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. first offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Austin Jackson steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jennings is after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Conger's tag will not be in time. He's safe at the plate. David Carpenter will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now catching, number 24.
High and deep to right. Souza going back on it, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Melky Cabrera digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham is there. Throw goes to third. And now the tag from Longoria, and they got him at third base. Jose Abreu will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Zach Putnam will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Logan Morrison, and they'll need him to get something going here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Steven Souza comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Tap fouled at home plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Eaton on the move. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking up is Cabrera. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brad Miller.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rays draw closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Digging in now, Hank Conger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And that's in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Back to the mound and off his leg. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. So striding in, Desmond Jennings, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Cut fastball taken for strike one. From his knees, the throw. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Evan Longoria stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Saladino onto the grass, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Final line.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to